Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm here with Justin and his beautiful Nova at Hot August Nights. Should be renamed Super Scorching Days. It's August 2024 and we all drove up with the Road to Reno group from LA. I drove up San Diego, but we all drove up, 26 of us drove up from LA. We drove, we didn't trailer, we drove. And some of us had some issues.
I had a little bit of heat issue, but we got it sorted out.
We got it sorted out. That's the fun of the hobby. But today we're going to talk about Justin's badass ride. So Justin, thanks for taking the time.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it.
And lots of us follow you on Instagram, and I'll leave his tag below. But help me out. What was your motivation on this build? Like what?
So on this build, actually, I'd been in Afghanistan for a little over a year. Came home just.
Well, thanks for your service.
I appreciate it. My good friend John, he had just bought a Chevelle, and I'm like, man, I kind of want to build a classic car, So got on the internet, we were looking around. My buddy actually found the car. It was out of a brokerage company.
Okay.
So I bought the car, and then I thought the car was just done. I was like, oh, cool, the car's set up, it's done. It turns out the motor was junk, the suspension was junk, but body and paint was there, which was the main part.
That's the most important part, frankly, yeah.
So, yeah, 3 motors later, we're here at Hot August Nights.
Wait, 3 motors later?
3 motors later.
Why, what happened?
The first motor just was a junk motor.
Oh yeah, so you tossed that one.
So I tossed that one, built another motor.
Did it have this weird thing on top?
It had the 671 blower on there. It wasn't fuel injected yet, it was still carbureted.
Okay.
We drove that around for a couple thousand miles, we did a couple things with it. Then we went fuel injection, Phytech.
Yep.
Car got fuel injected. I put new heads on it because I wanted to make some more power, but it just turns out that the block couldn't hold the power that I was trying to make at it.
Sure.
So blew that 2 weeks before Hot August Nights. So
I'm sorry, what? Two weeks?
2 weeks before Hot August Nights.
So this is 2 weeks old.
This
in 5 days.
Yeah, this motor is like 800 miles old. 600 of those miles.
Thank you, Summit Racing.
Yes. So Summit Racing jumped on board, helped us out, the Road to Reno, got the motor, got it back in the car.
Awesome.
Got it down to Phytech. Phytech helped me tune it, get it ready for the trip, and here we are.
So what size is the new engine?
The new engine's a 383 stroker. It's the Blueprints power adder engine, Wien 671 blower, and then the 2x4 Phytech fuel injection.
Awesome. So while we're in the engine bay, what else do you want to point out that's maybe unique to your build?
The biggest unique to the build is obviously the blower and the fuel injection setup.
Okay.
As I mentioned on the way up, we were having some heating issues.
Yep.
Dorelli Performance is here. Right away, hey, let's upgrade your fans. That's your problem.
Yeah.
I've been chasing heating issues for like a year.
Yeah.
So here at Hot August Nights, where it's 3,000 degrees right now, we grabbed some fans, put them in there. The car's running so cool now.
Yeah, that is such an awesome improvement. And you guys that follow the channel, or if you don't follow the channel, I did a few different videos on fan cooling and measuring CFM, and there's nothing that beats the more CFM, the better.
Yeah.
So, and kind of prove that.
I can cottest to that for sure.
And so, moving back through the car, is there anything else you want to point out that's...
as far as the car goes on the inside, it's got
this really cool cup on the top.
Cool magnetic cup. I got a Pro Car seats. I did it column, Spherical steering wheel, Hurst shifter.
I love it. It's so clean, man.
Yeah, kind of just basic, but just clean to the build.
So these gauges came with the car?
Those gauges came with the car. Yep.
Okay. Those are super clean. Super clean.
Yeah, a lot of these parts came with the car, and it was just finishing the build.
The gas cap?
Yeah, that's
badass. Was that with the car too?
No, that's I believe that one's Detroit Speed.
Oh, okay.
And then
super clean.
Yeah, on the back of the car, we did a Currie 9-inch.
Okay.
So
nice.
that helped big time.
And that's Justin just brought up Currie as the rear end. It's where this cruise started from. This Currie Enterprises. I have a Ford 9-inch Currie. Most of us do, and Phytech. So 2 major sponsors of our cruise up to Mammoth first, 8,000 feet in elevation.
Interesting drive.
Yep, interesting. White knuckled it the whole way.
Yeah.
And of course the heating stuff that you went through, but we got through it. Not a lot of breakdowns, frankly, right?
No, not really. Besides a couple of small pullovers for 5-10 minutes, while a couple of the baddest guys on the planet helped out, you know. Phytech had parts, Currie had parts. Everybody had parts in their trunk or whatever, and everybody was able to.
It's so nice to have a whole bunch of mechanics.
Yeah.
Because you're a mechanic.
I'm a mechanic for a living.
As your job.
Yeah, for a living, I'm a mechanic.
Helpful, right? I wouldn't have gone on this trip without all these guys to support, and it's been awesome.
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, to be able to drive that many.
What's the next step?
So the car just got finished getting total cost involved, Pro Touring IFS front end. It's got the 4-link rear end. Next step for this car, which was supposed to be the step that already happened, but then the motor came, is going to be mini tubs and going on more of a Pro Touring style rim and tire combination.
Nice.
It's fun driving on the skinnies, but it's also fun to make the turns. So
yep.
I kind of want to be able to do both. So even when we built it, I did the smaller Wilwood brakes so that I have the option to go with the 15.
Oh, okay.
So when I want to put it back into the drag look, I can, but I also want to be able to drive it every day on normal size rims and tires.
Yeah, that's awesome. I asked this of almost everyone. If you were to do it all over again, what would you do different?
So honestly, if I were to do it all over again, I can't say there's a whole lot I would change, you know, to be honest with you. Like, I've been asked that before, and it's like, it's a hard question to answer because I'm like,
totally.
I don't know. I mean, I would have, you know, maybe built the motor better right out of the gate. Okay, that would have saved me a lot of money and time and heartache.
Sure.
But it's all part of the hobby.
That's how we learn.
And it's all part of the hobby, right? It's what helps me like unwind at night is, you know, you come home from work, go in the garage, wrench on it, you know, get your boy out there with you.
Yep.
It's cool.
It's the hobby. So it's a learning experience all the time.
Yeah.
Right?
So honestly, as far as like what I would change, there's really not much that I would change. I would just keep doing what I'm doing.
That's totally fine an answer.
Yeah.
A lot of people say that. So Justin, thanks so much for taking your time.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
And we do this for everyone that I interview. I give them an option to get an FMG hat. Obviously, if you don't want to interview with me and you want to buy one, that link's below. But Justin, pick a color, my friend.
I will definitely do black.
Black it is.
Black it is. This is rad. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Super cool.
Yeah, I'm so thankful that I got to spend time with you this week.
Yeah.
It's been awesome.
Oh, it's been super amazing. We've talked on Instagram for so long, and we go to all these events. So to finally do something together like this.
Yeah, it's been bitching.
It's been amazing.
It's been bitching.
Yeah.
So guys, thanks for hanging out, and you guys know the drill. Subscribe, hit that bell notification. They're going to do some more interviews today, and other than that, building fast and driving faster. See ya.
That was rad. Thank you.
That was awesome.
That was cool.